Okay, what's up, y'all? This is Ahmad, the hood journalist. Listen, I got a fighter today. I got a boxer today. My man said he got how many fights?
38 fights.
My man got 38 fights. I got a boxer, he got 38 fights, so he done been in the ring, he done bumped with him, he done, you know what I'm saying? I saw him in there working out earlier. I tried to ask him a few questions. He was like, hey, dog, you know what I'm saying? I'm working out right now, so, you know, media guy, get out of here. Let me work out. So I had to, I had to step off. I had to respect this gangster. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to see them hands. Yeah. So, but you know how we do. We gonna get nosy. We gonna get up in his business and see what's going on, see when he started fighting, see what's going on, see how many girlfriends he got, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get into it real quick. So, all right, we here with my man, the champ. So what's your name, man?
Isidro Cortes.
Isidro Cortes.
Yes, sir.
Boxer, Isidro Cortes. So that's what's up. So what you up to right now? What you got going on?
Yeah, right now we're just getting for the Junior Olympics, Nationals in Kansas City.
Yeah.
That's it. That's in 2 weeks. That's June 20th through the 27th. So we're just getting ready for that one.
Okay. And I'm gonna let you, at the end, I'm gonna let you plug your social so they can follow along with what's going on. So you say right now you're actually getting ready. That's why you were so focused when I kind of, was trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
You was like, look, I'm working out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect it. I like that. So you getting ready for the what again?
For the Junior Olympic Nationals in Wichita, Kansas, June 20th through the 27th. So y'all just make sure to tap in on that one for sure.
Okay, for sure. So when you go out there, you got fights lined up, or like how does that work?
Yeah, so it's like a eliminating tournament. So basically, there's 5 days, and basically if you win the first day, then you fight the next day. But
okay, so it's a tournament. How many fighters?
Fighters in the bracket right now. There's 23 fighters.
23 fighters.
Me, so yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So the goal is to go and get gold, fight all days, win all 5 fights.
Right. So it's kind of like a tournament bracket. You knock somebody out, you advance to the next round.
Basically,
and we see who the top 2 dogs are.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever done anything like that?
Yeah, I've done it twice. My first national tournament, I lost. That was in Lubbock, Texas. And then my second national tournament was in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's rewind it a little bit. So how old are you first off?
I'm 16 years old. I turned 16 in April.
You just turned 16 in April.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So, man, so you turning 20 in
4 years.
2030.
2030, yeah.
So you born in 2010.
Yeah.
Oh man, you got us feeling old over here, man. But it's all right. So you're 16 right now. When was the first time that first tournament? How old were you when you did the first tournament?
My first national tournament, I was 13 years old.
13. Okay, so had you already have some fights under your belt?
I had like 15 fights going into my first national tournament.
Okay. So, but it was your first tournament. So,
first national tournament, yeah.
How was your mindset going into that? Like,
I mean, for a first national tournament, obviously the goal was to go and win, but I was younger back then. Back then, I had a different mindset because.
What was your mindset
back then? My mindset was just do the best I could do. I didn't really have a good winning mindset. But now it's changed because, I've been through it. Like, I've lost a couple fights, and
right.
I just tell myself I don't want to go through that shit again. So
right. Okay, take me through that a little bit, because on my show I like to get introspective.
Yeah.
I like to get a little deep. You say you didn't have a winning mindset back then when you were 13. What's changed? Like, what would you say has changed? Like, what did you learn more? Like, was it to be more aggressive, or were you kind of more fearful back then?
For sure.
Or scared to get hit? Like, what was? Take me through that.
It was definitely like a bit hesitant in the ring. Not just that, but in life in general. Back then, I was definitely. I had more sympathy for my opponents. Like, I try to, you feel me? I had more sympathy. Now it's just like, I'm coming in to take your head off, bro.
Okay.
After, but when we in the ring, there's none of that.
Okay. So, y'all, we getting into the mind of a fighter. He said he has sympathy for his opponent. So, even before that, your 15 fights, you say that was kind of your mindset
for
too?
Sure, yeah.
Even in your 15 fights?
Yeah,
like, take me through that, because as a boxer and as a fighter, you get in the ring and you're kind of like trying to cause harm to your opponent. So you can say before your mindset shifted, you were kind of, would you say it was kind of like, when you say sympathy, you meant like you wasn't trying to hurt as far you were just fighting for the love.
Fighting for the love, yeah, for sure.
But you weren't trying to hurt.
Yeah.
So that's not a winning mindset in fighting.
Nah.
Can you kind of expound on that? Like, how did that kind of change? Like, what happened? Like, what shifted your mindset? Was it like getting hit and you're like, oh, okay, you want to hit me?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that too.
You started realizing people was trying to hurt you.
Yeah, type of
Okay.
shit. So it's like if they don't got sympathy for me, why should I have sympathy for them? You feel me?
Okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's all love, but I don't. It's nothing but really just war in the ring when I'm in there. For sure.
Yeah, it's like the sport of
It's
boxing.
the sport of boxing, man.
Like, like you saying like, wait a minute, like this guy's trying to really hurt me.
Yeah. When I woke up from that, when I was recently too, I think I was like 14. And cause at first, let's see, I was going through some mental issues back in 2024.
Okay.
Now, I was out from April, and I came back like in June.
Okay.
So definitely those 3 months made me realize a lot, especially growing older.
But did you kind of get hurt from a fight?
Nah, never that.
Okay.
Just mental issues. You feel me?
Okay. So let me ask you this. During your 15 fights before your first tournament, before you had that mindset shift, like when you would fight, was it like not that bad? I guess, or was you kind of? Was it kind of like you were kind of like? Were they kind of like easier fights or?
Easier fights for sure. Not just that. Back when I was more little, I mean, I was more light. I would fight more. I was smaller, lighter. So definitely, I would just try to go in there and brawl. But now that I'm older, and everybody got more pop on their hands, I try to box more. I don't really try to go into brawl no more.
Okay.
Everybody got a pop on them, so.
Okay. When you say pop on them, what do you mean by that?
They got power, more heavy hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So will you say, just naturally getting older, you started realizing the fight started getting harder?
Harder, for sure, yeah.
Like your opponents started getting older, like you say.
Older, more
they got more muscle on them.
Yeah.
Like you got away from you grew up out of the preteen era.
Yeah.
You started fighting teenagers more with a little more muscle. They lifting weights a little more.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's when it kind of woke up for you. So when you went to the tournament, that was your first time kind of fighting some bigger, stronger guys or something?
First time, yeah.
Oh.
So.
Did you? So that's what kind of shifted the mindset. Like, okay, this is a different. This is a different ball game.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. Let me ask you.
Isidro, are you coming back in?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, right?
Yeah.
So your trainers and your team, the people that behind you, did you think that they put you in that tournament for that reason? Looking back on it.
For sure, yeah. Also, the goal has always been trying to get as many fights as I can. Before I go pro, I plan on going pro by like 19.
Okay.
By 19, yeah. But the goal has always been to get as many fights as I can and just stack up the nationals, the championships, and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you were kind of in agreement that you were going to fight bigger competition, harder competition as you grew older and older. Kind of going into those tournaments, that was kind of like the goal, and to test yourself, and push your limits.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So let's take it back a little bit, man. Where you from?
I was born in Atlanta. I was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. I've lived here my whole life.
Okay. So you lived here your whole life?
Huh?
I gotta go.
Oh, you want me to?
Give me a shoe, because I gotta go back inside.
Oh,
So I can.
Okay, so where you from, my man?
I was born and raised in Atlanta. I lived here my whole life.
Live in Atlanta your whole life.
So.
Okay, for people that don't know, we in the boxing gym up here in Buckhead.
Yeah.
We on the north side with the Migos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what's up. Take me to when did you fall in love with boxing? Kind of take me through that story, because we kind of talked about it a little bit earlier, but take me back to that story, like what kind of happened and things like that.
Man.
How did you get into boxing?
Yeah, really, I fell in love with boxing when I was 7 years old.
7 years old.
Yeah. I think it was around October 2017. And back then I used to get picked on as a little kid, so I had told my pops, like, there's folks picking on me.
Okay,
in school.
for sure.
I was probably like second and first grade. I don't remember much what grade I was in, but I definitely used to get picked on.
Little fourth graders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fourth, fifth graders, on the bus, giving me hell. But I had told my pops, and then he ain't like that. And not just that, I remember exactly what I told him. I had gotten back home from school, and yo, pops, is these folks bothering me? Shout out to my dad.
Yeah.
For sure, love. And I told my dad, yo, these folks picking on me. And during that, he was watching the Canelo fight.
Yeah.
So I told him, he was like, look, like, you want to do that? I was a little bit hesitant. I was like, I don't know if I want to box. But he was like, well, too bad we're taking you to the boxing because we're not letting this happen again.
Right.
And I don't know if it was that same day or the next day, but I remember he took me to Buckhead, and ever since then, it's just been family, it's been love.
Okay.
You know, I grew up bond with these people. Shout out to my coaches Terry and Juan,
Yeah.
my big brothers Brian, Will, Roy, Eric. Definitely like, I'm the youngest one in here, so.
Right.
But definitely, my big brothers, Terry always looks out for me.
Yeah.
And I just grew a bond with them. They're like family to me.
I can tell, like, you know, just me personally coming into the gym,
Yeah.
when I look, you didn't even have to tell me. I didn't even meet you yet, and I could tell you were kind of like the most seasoned fighter in here,
Yeah.
even though you're the youngest. So you've been coming here since you were a preteen, 7 years old.
7 years old.
Okay, it makes sense now. I just learned that in real time. You know what I'm saying? Doing this interview. That's why I like these conversations. So that's what's up. So you went home, you told your dad you were getting picked on, and what? Was dad into boxing? Like,
My dad, yeah, he used to box when he was like probably like 13, 14.
okay,
Back in Mexico, he used to box, but he never really did anything with it.
Okay.
And he always told himself, I found this out recently. He always told himself that he always wanted a son that boxed.
right.
And here we are, man.
This is like the perfect time to do that.
So,
you get
yeah.
picked on in school. Let's
Yeah.
go learn how to fight.
Yeah.
Okay, so was he like he's like a big boxing fan?
For sure, yeah. My dad loves boxing, soccer too, but boxing, he's always been like keeping an eye on it, you know, the fighters and all that.
So you were watching boxing with him?
Yeah, for sure.
Things
As a
like
kid,
that.
Yeah, I would watch boxing with him. Yeah.
Okay.
But I never really, I wanted to do soccer as a kid.
Yeah.
No, I always looked up to like soccer players like Ronaldo and Messi,
Right.
stuff like that. But I guess my dad just brought me to the gym, man.
Yeah. So did you think about, because if he used to watch boxing, you used to watch
Yeah.
boxing with him.
Yeah.
Did you think he was gonna do that when you told him you were having problems at school?
No, I actually didn't. No.
It was a surprise
Yeah.
when you was like, okay, cool, because we watch boxing, so let's kind of like see what's going on. So who were you watching? Like, who were some of the people you remember watching?
I remember watching Mike Tyson, Canelo, and Lomachenko, fighters like that.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, so take me through the mindset. Like, was it tough? Like,
Yeah.
coming into boxing when you were training, like when you were elementary school, your elementary school days.
Yeah.
Like, do you look at that like that was like the grind work? The
Yeah.
groundwork, was it tough? Like,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, man, I had my first fight when I was 10 years old. So really, I started early.
fourth grade?
Fourth grade, yeah, fourth grade. And I probably started taking it serious like around age 8 or 9. Because for like 2 years or a year and a half, I was always doing the kids class in here.
Yeah.
But that's when Terry saw me and she pulled me aside. Because I wanted to fight. So that's when Terry pulled me aside, and that's when we've been locked in ever since.
So you started kind of like staying later?
Yeah, for sure. Just
Like-
a little 10-year-old kid, probably training from like 6 or 5:30 really to like 7:30 to 8.
Okay. And so that's what's up. So
Yeah,
you said you had your first fight at 10 years old.
10 years old.
So did you ever do any sparring in the gym before that fight?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would spar. I actually don't remember who I would spar, but definitely some juniors, some kids.
Some kid in
Yeah.
the gym. Were you nervous your first spar?
First spar, for sure, yeah. But that went well for me. And
Had the headgear on and stuff like
all
that?
yeah. And then just been working my way up ever since.
Okay. So, and then you said your first fight was 10.
10 years old, yeah.
That's when the headgear came off.
Yeah.
So take me to that mindset, and what was that fight like? Your first fight ever?
Yeah.
Take me through the mindset. Was it here?
No, this was in South Carolina.
Okay.
South Carolina, Charleston Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you went to Charleston. You went to Folly?
Charleston, my first fight, yeah.
You went to Folly Beach?
Yeah,
That's where I'm
for
from,
sure.
man. I'm from
For
Charleston.
real.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So y'all had to drive down there?
Yeah, we had to drive out there, and then my other big brothers were fighting there too, so
Okay.
we had to go out
So
with the team.
family came out to see you. That's what's up. So was that a nervous ride, or did you get nervous when you got there?
Nah,
The ride was fun.
Surprisingly, I wasn't nervous at all. I was more nervous my third fight. I don't know for what reason, but I wasn't nervous my first fight. I lost my first fight. Yeah.
You lost your first fight. Okay. Okay.
But I wasn't disappointed or anything. He's a little 10-year-old kid. I mean, I did what I said I was gonna go do, and that was have my first fight.
Okay, but the headgear was off that fight.
Nah, amateurs always headgear.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up. So, that's what's up. So, doing that first fight, so all your fights, even through the tournament, you have headgear?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's what's up. So, take me to that, when you got to the, what was your first fight where it was like, man, like, this looks like, when you saw your opponent and it was like, this looks like it kind of like shook you a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
my first fight, I think I fought a kid, I was 10 years old. I probably fought a 12-year-old with like 7, 8 fights.
Oh, okay.
And I found that out like the day before.
Right.
Fight, like when we were heading there, because Terry didn't tell me. So, feel me? And
so Terry's setting up your fights?
Yeah, she looks signs me up and shows and stuff, and then they look for an opponent. For sure.
Okay, for sure. So that kind of was, so when you're going into a fight, you don't see your opponent until you get there?
Yeah, amateurs, yeah. Sometimes, I mean, usually nowadays, I usually know who I'm fighting because everyone's like big, they're in that age.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And, yeah.
Okay, so that's what's up. So, take me through that. You said your first tournament. Did you lose your first or second fight? How far did you get into the tournament?
My first. You talking about my
your first tournament?
First tournament. No, I lost first day in my first tournament.
Okay.
But that was a good lesson to learn, definitely.
Right.
I had a good time in Texas, but you know.
You said that's where you kind of we taking it back to. That's where you said the mindset kind of shifted.
Yeah.
So
after that, it's like I never want to lose again. You feel me?
Right. So you take me through that mindset again. So did he kind of make you mad?
It ain't even mad. I was mostly grateful to have an opportunity like that to compete in such a big stage like that.
Oh, okay.
You feel me?
Was it in like a big gym in front of a lot?
No, it was a convention center.
Okay.
It was at Lubbock, Texas Convention Center.
But was that like the most people you ever fought in front of?
No, really. The most people I've ever fought in front of was back in November. We threw a show in Atlantic Station.
Yeah.
It was our show, but yeah, it was probably hundreds of people there. A lot of people. I wasn't nervous because I was already experienced with everything. I was experienced. But it was definitely a great show. A lot of people.
Okay.
Probably the coolest venue and place I ever fought at, for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, after that first tournament loss, where your mindset shifted, you was like, listen, these guys are trying to hurt me. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Was your next fight was it a little more aggressive? Were you a little more chiseled on the attack?
For sure, yeah.
Like, listen, I'm trying to eat you up. I'm not trying to, how you say it, have sympathy for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so take me to the next tournament, the second tournament. How far did you get into the second tournament?
Second tournament, I won the first day and then lost the second day.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, kind of good little 1-2.
Yeah.
So, that's what's up. So this tournament right here, you serious? You trying to win that thing?
Yeah.
You trying to win that thing? So are y'all like? Are you like going against people like the same ages as you, or?
Yeah, it's I'm in the junior division. That's 15 through 16.
15 through 16.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what's up.
For sure.
That's what's up. So you want to go pro one day?
Yeah, for sure. At probably 19.
19 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. You gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My boy Isidro got here, you know what I'm saying? He's a fighter, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's working out. I saw him, he comes in the gym, he works out, you know what I'm saying? Good kid, man, you know what I'm saying? Got good goals going.
So.
You know, let me ask you though, all of your fights, like, do you ever do any like research on your fighters before you fight? Were there any?
Back then I used to. But nowadays, not really. It's either I don't know who you are or I know who you are. But regardless, it's
how do you determine, like, how do you get the knowledge of who you fighting? Like, do you have the chance? Do you have the opportunity to learn about who you're gonna fight, or is it like random?
It's just random, really. Like they tell you who you're fighting, and it's probably just lined up for maybe months or even weeks, really.
Okay.
That fight is lined up. I don't really like to search up my opponents for real. Usually, I mean, I really know all these guys, so most of the time I know who I'm fighting.
So take me through that mindset when you're about to go up to a fight.
Yeah.
You saying you don't really do any studying and research to your fighter. Why? Like, cause somebody would think that you would want to study your opponent. You would want to watch his game.
Yeah.
Tell me kind of why you wouldn't want to really do that.
I mean, really, cause
is it more of a feel thing? Like,
yeah, back then, really, I would look them up, and I was worried about like what they would have. Like, I was like, you know how they would post clips and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I would look at that and I'd be like, damn, like, what if he does that to me? And now it's like nowadays I ain't even worried about that.
Okay.
And it's,
okay.
I mean, I know what I got in the end of the day.
Right.
So.
Okay, so if I'm following you correct, you're kind of basically saying like, when you look at somebody and study them, you don't want to kind of psych yourself out on what they can do and what they might do to you.
Yeah.
You kind of like to get in the ring, and it's boxing kind of like you have to kind of feel your boxer out in the ring.
Yeah, really.
Because every fight is like unique.
Yeah, I probably really like study my opponents after round one. Round one, I usually try to feel them out, really.
So the studying comes inside the ring.
The ring, yeah, for sure.
Because every fight is unique. What your opponent did to someone else, that doesn't mean because that's not how you're gonna fight.
Yeah.
So you say is how you bring the game.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So what was your? Do you remember what's your best fight? Like, did you knock somebody out in the first round? Can you give me some of that?
Nah, my best fight. Really, one of my best performances.
It's like a good master class. Like,
I say my last fight.
Your last fight.
My last fight. I probably had it like 3-4 weeks ago. My last fight was.
Yeah.
Great. Good show.
Where did you go to?
I fought in I think Lawrenceville, Georgia. Yeah.
Okay.
Eastside Boxing. I fought there.
Did you know the fighter you was fighting?
I did, and he was a great, talented fighter. I mean, I don't want to say his name, but he's definitely a great, talented fighter. Beat some big names, and
what was his record?
I don't remember. I know he had like 20 fights.
Okay.
20 fights, but strong fighter for sure. But that was my day. It was my time to shine that day. Put on a show for everyone.
So, I'm gonna ask you a couple more questions.
Yeah.
Going pro. You got your sights on going pro. You want to go pro when you're 19. How does that work? Because you say you were working with Terry basically all since you were a kid, since you were in elementary school. How does that work? Does she kind of take you into the pro ring, or like will you have to depart from her? Like how does that work out in boxing world? I don't or is she like your main trainer, or like?
She's my main trainer, but I also have a trainer on the side. His name is Juan. He's definitely like my big brother too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Juan Diaz, and he's definitely like my big brother. Always there when I need something.
Right.
And he's definitely like a second coach to me for sure.
Right. So if you go pro, will you stick with this with Terry and
for sure,
stick with the same team?
I'm sticking with Terry for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So does she have any other you said Terry and what's his
Juan.
Guam?
Diaz, yeah.
Do they have any other fighters that they're like tapped in with as much as you?
Tapped in, yeah, definitely. Shout out to Brian Lopez, Roy Harrison, and Eric Brainard.
Okay.
And Will Hernandez. Definitely, those guys are definitely making moves in here too. They're amateur fighters.
Okay.
Brian and Eric and Will, those are amateur fighters. And,
okay.
Roy Harrison, that's a pro fighter 2-0.
Okay, so do they work with him?
Yeah,
doing the pro ring.
Our little circle, yeah.
Okay, so it's basically like a team.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
like a team.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So I always ask everybody this. This is like my last question. I love this question. To see what people are thinking and kind of get into the mind a little bit. Yeah. So, what is your greatest challenge right now? What is your greatest fight right now? Like, what's the most thing that you're working on right now? It don't gotta be fighting, or it can be fighting, or just in life general. You know what I'm saying? What's your main fight right now? Something that you're trying to hone in on and kind of get better at right now?
Really, I'm just trying to fix my mentality. I'm not saying I have a bad mentality, but definitely just put all that outside stuff where it is outside. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Just all that nonsense, just leave it outside. Yeah. I'm trying to just stay in the gym for real, stay consistent, and really just make it out, man. Really, I've been trying to just make it out with this boxing stuff, man. So that's the goal. At the end of the day, I want to, give my siblings and my mama a lot that they deserve.
Yeah.
And definitely And I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a fighter, but human too. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we all bleed blood.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we all go through the stuff that we don't talk about at the end of the day, and yeah, man.
So basically, like that's your main thing right now. Your main thing is like grind work right now.
Grind work,
you
yeah.
laying the foundation for your
I'm
20s, 30s, and 40s.
Yeah, I'm trying to leave all that nonsense outside.
Yeah.
Where it needs to
Cause
be.
you see what the bigger stage is.
Yeah, man.
At a young age, that's good too.
Yeah,
that's
man.
good.
I've seen $1 million talent get killed off the streets, bro.
Right.
And
Right.
definitely, I don't want to have to either see one of my brothers go through that, or for them to see me go through it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, are you documenting your journey on social media? You posting clips and things like that?
So y'all can follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, sir. Can you? Yeah. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just say it and spell it out so that people can,
Yeah. You can follow me on Instagram at Isidro_Cortes. That's ISIDRO_CORTES.
TES. Okay, for sure. My man Cortez, man. The boxing is the champ, man. You know what I'm saying? This I already know. He taking off. So this video gonna have like 3, 4, 5 million views in the future. You know what I'm saying? So my boy Cortez, appreciate you, man, taking the time out for the interview, champ. I appreciate you, man. You have a good one, man.
You too, man.
All right.